If you grow roses, you'll certainly encounter rose black spot fungus, caused by the fungus Diplocarpon rosae. But after 5 minutes with me, a plant scientist, you'll learn 3 key rose black spot symptoms, and then the cure for this frustrating fungus. Rose black spot weakens the rose plant and reduces flowering. Fewer roses means less garden beauty. So let's look at 3 rose black spot symptoms. The first rose black spot symptom is small black feathery lines on the upper side of the rose leaf. Over a few days, these black lines connect to form larger, dark black spots on the top of the rose leaf. The black, sometimes slightly purple, spots can reach as large as the width of your little finger. You'll see later why this next part is important. These dark, foreboding spots are only on the leaf's upper surface. As you can see, the leaf's underside is still green. Sometimes, rose black spot also infects the stems. This infection on the rose stems looks like purple-red, raised splotches or lesions. The second rose black spot symptom is the overall leaf colour. The rose leaf surrounding the black spots almost always then turns bright canary yellow. It's sort of like the dark heart of the infection wearing a high-vis jacket. Take a good look and memorise this yellow leaf colour. I'll reveal why later. The third and final symptom of rose black spot fungus is when the infected leaves fall off the plant before autumn. Roses with black spot infection can look incredibly top-heavy and bare. Sometimes only the rose flowers are left, a tragic trace of beauty. But wait, are there any other fungal diseases on roses that can be confused with rose black spot? Yes, Cercospora leaf spot has similar black or purple spots and yellowing leaves, but Cercospora leaf spots have white centres and start as more of a crimson-red colour. And, unlike rose black spot, the Cercospora leaf spots are visible on both sides of the leaf. Thankfully, you don't need to worry. The control methods I'll soon show you will treat both these fungal leaf spot infections on roses. To find out how rose black spot infects and spreads, let's look through the microscope. You're now looking at the rose black spot fungus spores magnified 250 times. Starting in winter, the rose black spot fungus lives on infected fallen rose leaves and on infected stems. Then, in the spring, spores splash up and float on wind and rain to infect the lower leaves. Then, in summer, the rose black spot fungus reproduces and infects the whole plant. Thankfully for you, now you know how rose black spot infection spreads. You can get this disease under control. Let's talk treatment. In summer, cut out leaves which are badly infected with rose black spot and turning bright yellow, like these here. Pick up any fallen infected leaves from the ground. Don't compost infected leaves. Dispose of infected leaves in your council green waste bin, or if safe, burn them. In winter, after your annual prune and tidy, cover the ground beneath your rose with a fresh layer of organic mulch. Think well-rotted manure or wood chips, about 3 finger widths deep, or 2 to 3 inches. When pruning in the winter, like I said earlier, look for those purple scabbed infected stems and cut them out. Always remember, healthy plants are better at resisting diseases, and roses are hungry plants, so remember to feed and water them. Your local garden centre will be full of rose treatment products. Fungicides are a complex topic, but if you do choose to spray fungicides on your roses, apply them in the spring as a preventative measure. As always, prevention beats cure. You can also apply sulfur or potassium phosphate as a foliar feed, which both nourishes your roses and prevents rose black spot. And if you're choosing roses to grow, what could be more romantic than an old-fashioned, fragrant French rose? Old-world varieties of roses, like Gallica roses, are far less vulnerable to rose black spot. Voila! Wishing you healthy plants and happy gardening.